Ready to have fun, gang?
Today we're doing something a little bit different. I will, of course, be going back to standard operating procedure, but I'm a man of the people.
If you smile, oh my! It's the people's champ!
I've had some people ask, are you going to do rebuild saves? And with the NBA kicking off its regular season next week, I thought we might as well just go ahead and get one in here. So today we're going to rebuild the Detroit Pistons. You might be wondering why the Pistons. There's actually several good reasons for this, at least for me personally. First of all, Cade Cunningham, we both went to Oklahoma State. Of course, he went much later than I did. You know, I'm a little older than Mr. Cunningham. But then also, I live in Memphis, so I got to see Jalen Duren and James Wiseman. Well, I got to see Jalen Duren play quite a bit. James Wiseman, I did go to his first and only 2 home games that he ever played with Memphis. So this team has a special place in my heart, I guess you would say. But anyways, this save probably going to be a lot less gameplay focused, but let's see if we can turn the Pistons into a title winner within the next 5 years.
Hey, wait!
All right, obviously this roster, not the greatest. There is a couple players that I'm looking to maybe trade on, so I'd love to get rid of Bojan. His contract is pretty massive for this team. And then also, if you go down here to Alec Burks and Joe Harris, also have pretty big contracts, and they're expiring, so we would be able to bring in a younger player that we can help build around. But for the most part, we really just want this team to lose in year 1, but I would love to grab a first-round draft pick if I can, because if I can get to the top of the draft board, then we have a couple of very good options that fit into the team nicely. So let's see what we can do. All right, so first let's just see what people are offering us for Bojan. All right, so we do have some options here. Obviously, the Clippers are offering a first-round draft pick. However, the issue is that Norman Powell, not a great player. The other option, I think, is going to be the Kings, who are also offering us a first-round pick. Now, this is another massive contract, but he's only 25 years old. I think he also fits into the team a little bit better. So let's go and start negotiations, see what we can make happen. Okay, this will lock us into a contract, but Kevin Huerter does have room to grow, so I think this trade makes sense. It also will get us an unprotected first-round pick. Honestly, I think Sacramento is probably going to fall back a little bit this year, so it could be decent. We'll go ahead and go with this. So after agreeing to that move, I realized that was a 2028 first-round pick, so I'm an idiot. Let's see what else we can make happen. All right, I could make this trade and add Clint Capella, but we already have 2 fairly decent centers, and that's a big contract, so I think I'm going to skip on that. Also, there's a couple other options. Terry Rozier, a decent pick here, but instead I'd like to give those minutes to Ivy and Thompson and hope they progress. We could get Ben Simmons. I mean... It's a big contract, right? Is he going to get better? I don't know. I'm not going to trust him. I think he looks better in preseason this year, but NBA 2K can't really account for that. I think he's going to just keep going downhill, so we're going to skip that. And then the last real option here is Dylan Brooks. Again, I just don't think it's worth the money or the headache. So I think I'm just going to keep these 2 expiring contracts and go into the season with the team we have. So I'll show you that. All right, so I think this is the spread we're going to go with for now. We're running, I think, 8 deep. No, 10 deep. Wow, okay, we're going 10 deep. So maybe a little bit too many minutes to pass around, but the thing is, I want to get plenty of minutes to a lot of our young guys. Hopefully that'll help them progress. You know, we're starting Wiseman and Duren. I don't know if that's probably the best bet, but we're going to go with it. Bagley, of course, could start there over Duren, and you could do any of these 3, so I've kind of tried to keep their minutes relatively similar. Huerter starting at the small forward. He might be a little bit small, although is he taller? Where's Joe Harris? Joe Harris is smaller than him, so I think that should be fine. And then Ivy, Cunningham, of course, getting Cunningham the most minutes, hoping he really blossoms into a superstar this season. So let's go ahead and see how the season goes. All right, so let's sim a little bit. We'll see if we get any trades. Let's see how this goes. Okay, not good so far. Well, actually, exactly what we want so far. So we're doing poorly. It's what you want to see. Now, what I may do is try to package some draft picks. Oh my God, we are so bad. Holy crap. 5-11. It's going to be a rough season. I hope we can win like 20 games, 25 games. That would be good. Oh, we're turning it around, actually. Let me look. All right, unfortunately, no all-stars for us this year. That's too bad. Hopefully, Cade Cunningham can break through within the next year or 2. All right, continuing to do okay in the season. You know, it's not the best. Thompson did get hurt. Also, Joe Harris got hurt. Should have just traded him, but, you know, his massive contract made that tough to do. We'll get rid of him at the end of the season, which is nice. Hopefully bring in someone else that is a little bit cheaper or use the money on a better player, because $20 million on a guy who's 32 and 76 overall, not the best move, but we have fallen off quite a bit here. We're at 34 and 44 here at the end of the season. Ooh, are we going to end it? Okay, we did get a win there. That's nice. And we lose with a loss to the Spurs. Oh, okay. Ja is MVP. Wemby is Rookie of the Year. Paul, 6th man. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Paul Reed. See, that's okay. Paul Reed, that's a guy that you should be targeting, because every year he gets most improved. Every time I've done one of these saves in modern day, he's most improved player. So did any of our guys make any of these teams? Probably not, would be my guess. So we're looking for Detroit Pistons. Nothing on the All NBA teams. Nothing there. And we shouldn't. They said they fixed this bug. Also, how do the Trailblazers have 3 rookies on here? They said they fixed this bug though. They have not fixed it. They said that these all rookie teams would have full teams, and it's still not happening. I don't know what's going on. Okay, did we make the playoffs? The answer is probably going to be no. Oh, we're a 10 seed. We made the play-in. Okay, good to see. Let's look at the stats real quick. Not going to waste too much time here because we're not. Oh, we're screwed. Okay, so. Cade out for the season, Weissman out for the season, TJ McConnell, who we had to sign because players started falling off, is day-to-day. Joe Harris is back, thank God. Somehow he started 54 games because so many people were getting hurt. 2 of our top players are both out for the season, so the chances of us winning this first round matchup are very low, although Cade did become a 20-point scorer this year, which I think he did. He was on pace for last year before he got hurt, I believe, if that's correct. Yeah, 19.9, although his assists and rebounds are both down, so that is concerning a little bit. It could be because he's playing alongside some other guys. Like, why is Herter only getting 32 starts? What is happening? Anyways, let's go ahead and see the damage. Can we beat these Chicago Bulls? Probably not. I mean, if we just look at their lineups, yeah, I mean, this, I do not think it's going to be close. They are very, very good compared to us. So we'll just go ahead and sim through that and get out of here onto season number 2 because there's no way we're winning this game. Yeah, we're out. So let's see who's going to win the playoffs. It is going to be, oh no, it locked me here, so I can't really tell you who's coming from the other side. Okay, so it is, oh, okay. Is this last year's matchup? Is it correct? I mean, I know the Nuggets won. Did they beat Boston or did they beat, yeah.
What?
Because the Lakers, they beat the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, and I think they played Boston, right? They didn't play, no, they played Miami. That's right. Boston wins the title. Jason Tatum, Finals MVP. Let's move on and see what we can do in year number 2. Ooh, a sad day. LeBron and Udonis Haslem both retire. Lots of players you love retiring here. DeAndre Jordan is only 35 years old. Feels like he's been in the league forever. Oh man, Ish Smith retires.
He is him.
We should have picked him up, given him his 13th tee, but I didn't think about it. Okay, Hall of Fame inductees, only LeBron. Jersey retirements. LeBron gets his jersey retired by 3 different teams, which is kind of wild. Okay, all right, we got about $20 million to work with here in the free agency period. Of course, that means we cannot get any of the big name players, but there are a couple guys we maybe could look at. I mean, I would love to get on a newbie, but of course he's a little bit out of our price range. So let's look at a couple of positions. So the positions of need are probably, I would say, power forward, small forward. I mean, I've moved Herter over to being a small forward, so we're pretty stacked. We got Jet Howard, so not a bad pickup there. He's a great 3-point shooter. In real life, I'm hoping that translates here. He's only a B+, but you know, we could use some extra shooting around Cade and Jaden Ivey. That's kind of the reason I went and got Herter anyways. I also moved Oscar Thompson over to small forward. He's pretty tall. These guys are both 6'7", so they're pretty, you know, they're not like for like, but I'm hoping that Oscar coming off the bench can fill in for Cade Cunningham a little bit. You know, we'll just see. But yeah, so we have a pretty solid lineup across the board. I mean, of course, no big superstar, but we're hoping Cade becomes that. We're gonna have to re-sign him this year, but let's look and see what we can add. We don't have a lot, unfortunately, of money to work with. Can I look at, I want to see all players available. Okay, so we could get Spencer Dinwiddie. I wouldn't mind bringing in an older guy. Isaiah Quickly's not ooh, Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown is very interesting. He's a very good defender. He's a good 3-point shooter. What would be better, I think, with Kenyon Martin Jr. Kenyon Martin Jr.
Let me put a shirt on for you.
There's so many guys I love. Okay, Kyle Anderson is an interesting shout. Rocco, also a decent shout there, but I would love to get some 3-point shooters around our dudes.
Penetrate their bigs, get deep, suck the D in, and then we got spot-up shooters.
Ooh, I may have to go Precious, or do I go Bol?
Who?
Or Poku? Oh, these guys are restricted, so that might be tough to get, but Bol is unrestricted. Could grab him. Let's look at small forwards really quickly, though, because this is probably where we need to look. Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward is old, probably washed, but a good 3-point shooter. Actually, he's only a B-. Tobias Harris would be a better 3-point shooter. I was like, ooh, A+. That's Joe Harris. I don't love Joe Harris. He's kind of short for the position. He doesn't really fit the team at all. I do love me some Isaiah Joe, and he's only $2 million. So let's grab Isaiah Joe. Okay, we maybe are going to get Isaiah Joe. That would be great. I think we're going to bring in some height here and grab Kelly Olynyk. Sorry. We're going to Kyle Anderson. We're going to split the difference is what I meant to say between Kelly Olynyk 6'11" and Rocco 6'7". Is there anyone else? Just checking really quickly. These are my offers. Okay, they both agreed. Agreed. So no trade clause. Kyle Anderson, Isaiah Joe are on the squad. Like to see that. All right, I think I can sign one more player. So let's look. We just want someone who can come off the bench and shoot decently well. Is that person Luke Kennard? He's 28 years old. So I would go Eric Gordon here, but he's 35. think Luke Kennard is maybe, look at his face. Oh my God. All right. I think Luke Kennard might be the choice here, or the other option would be to get a center, which is not a bad look either. You know, maybe bring in another Memphis boy, get Precious Achua in here. Can we do that? Let's see. I'm going to offer him this. We're going to offer him that contract, and we'll see what happens. All right, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but we only signed Kyle Anderson, so I guess we have a little bit of money to work with. So let's look for one last player. I would love to get somebody from the small forward position. I don't know exactly why we didn't sign the guy that I don't even remember who it was at this point, but I don't remember exactly why we didn't sign him, but for whatever reason, he didn't sign with us. Okay, I guess we could just go Luke Kennard. That's who we were talking about doing. All right, so we have signed Luke Kennard to a 2-year deal. Not too bad on that. So let's go ahead and check out the team. This is what we're going to be rocking with in season number 2. So obviously the big dog, Cade Cunningham, then Jaden Ivey, and then Herter and Thompson are our small forwards. And then at power forward, of course, we have Bagley, and then we just added Kyle Anderson for some extra 3-point shooting. We still have Isaiah Stewart, who I don't know why they gave him this massive contract, but we'll deal with it. And then we have another rookie, and then here we have Duren and James Wiseman, who I did add onto a deal. It's a better deal than Isaiah Stewart, and he's a better player, so I think that's a win, even though it's not the best deal. We are going to, of course, have to re-sign Cade Cunningham this year. We're going to have to re-sign Jaden Ivey soon, Jalen Duren. We're going to have to re-sign a lot of dudes, so hopefully they can continue to progress, because right now they haven't been doing that. So let's see how we do in year number 2. All right, really quickly before we started the season, I wanted to show you that we did have some progression this year. Cade Cunningham all the way up to an 88. So this team has 5 guys in the 80s, and then Thompson, Stewart, Bagley are just outside the 80s at 78. So a very solid lineup here, I think. I think we'll definitely be a playoff team this year. I don't think we're going to win a championship. There are some pretty good teams out there, but you know, there's always a chance. And as far as our game plan goes, I'm going to do something a little bit unconventional this year. I'm actually going to start 2 worse players in small forward, power forward positions, so that when Herter and Duren come in, they can hopefully come in and start dominating. All right, I don't think I need to make any big changes at this point. I mean, the team is proving me right. They just won the first 5 games of the year, but I don't think this team needs a ton of big changes. I think they just need a little bit more growth, maybe 1 or 2 off-season additions that we'll look to make this year. Of course, I'll need to extend some contracts. That will be the big deal, but right now we are cooking on all cylinders. I will see you at the All-Star break to see how we're doing, but hopefully it continues like this, because 19-3 heading into December, that is a big uptick from last year, so fingers crossed. Well, unfortunately, the record is better, but Cade can still not make an all-star team, even though Wemby and Evan Mobley both make it. I guess the guard position is just stacked. I mean, of course, you know, Ja, Harden, Kyrie. I mean, he is fighting some tough competition, but still, I thought he'd be up there by now. All right, we're at the end of the year. You'll see soon, we did very well, but Jokic wins MVP. Ron Holland is Rookie of the Year. Okay, sure. Bradley Beal, 6th man. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Maxey. Man, the 76ers just keep having most improved players. Maxey was a free agent. Unfortunately, we couldn't sign him.
That's pretty interesting.
Booker is your Clutch Player of the Year, 30 points per game. JB Bickerstaff, and okay, so apparently the Cavs are good. The Cavs are always good in 2K, and I don't understand why. Now, there is something I'm gonna have to show you here in a second once we get to our team. Do we have nobody? Oh, there we go. Finally, 3rd team All-NBA, Cade Cunningham. Yes, all right, finally, we're moving on up, baby. Okay, also love to see Giddey there as an Oklahoma City Thunder fan. Anybody for these? Would love to see Duren pop up in this, but it's not gonna happen this year. This is the guy everyone's so high on, right? I'm not wrong, right? I don't know how to say his name. I'm gonna guess. I'm not going to try. People get mad at me for mispronouncing names all the time, so I'm just not going to give them any ammo. But this is the guy people are all hyped up about, right? So surprised he's only 2nd team all rookie. Okay, now here's the good news. We are the 2 seed. We went, if we can look at the stats this year, standings, excuse me, we went 54-28. Now there is a small caveat here. Now here's what happened is I forgot to turn off some of the settings I have on for when I do just Sims, right? So the team went out and signed Zubac without me knowing. I did not tell them to do this. They just went and did it. So we have 3 centers, all 81 or overall or higher. He is only on so it says 4 years. He only has 1 year left on his deal. Don't think that I gave him some wild contract where he's only making $11 million over 4 years. He has 1 year left on his deal. So he's going to leave us in the offseason. So that is a little bit of an unfortunate thing that happened because I wasn't paying attention, but I guess it worked out well for us in the long run. But yeah, team's looking pretty good. Let's look at the stats and then we will see how we do in the playoffs. All right. So Cade is up to 27 points a game. Ivy is also up 19. Herter is down a little bit. He didn't start. Remember, we made him our bench, one of our bench players coming off the bench. to hopefully have a really good sixth man. Didn't win in sixth man of the year, but still did pretty decent. Unfortunately, Kyle Anderson is hurt for the 4 to 6 weeks. Jet Howard did get to play some. He started 3 whole games this year, so that's good for him. He's up to a 75, excuse me. So that's good news for the future. So our first round matchup is going to be against the Toronto Raptors. Let's look at this team. Okay, they should have Scotty Barnes, they have Scotty, OG, Dennis, they got Pascal, they got so this winnable game. I think this is a winnable series. Let's see how we do. I hate how it throws you all the way over there every time. Okay, let's see how we do. So we win game 1. James Wiseman has a big game. Love to see that. Wow, nobody on their team scored more than 20 points. Defensive domination, 141 to 112. All right, game 2 is going to be another win. Okay, oh my gosh. Cade Cunningham goes off. 46 points in game 2. All right, game 3 is going to be Toronto wins this one. They come back. Pascal and Scotty both have good games. Cade Cunningham still drops 35 points in the playoffs. I probably should tweak the minutes a little bit, but I just like having so many people playing. Yeah, this deep and that could be bad. Let's look. Okay, this could be bad. Jaden Ivey is out for 4 to 6 weeks. Dang it. Injuries are going to hurt our season. So we are going to leave, I think, the game plan the same. It has been working for us, but it does mean some of our guys are, that really hurts. That really hurts. We lose 2 top-end talents. I mean, he is an 86. No, an 85. He's a 77, so that's not that big a deal. So we lose Jaden Ivey for probably the rest of the season, which is really too bad. Man, okay. Not ideal. I'm not good at rotations. I've seen some people who are very good at setting them, and I envy them a lot. Cade is just dominating this series, almost as a triple-double here in game 4. We're up 3-1. Can we finish this thing out? We do. We're on to round number 2. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's what I meant to do. We're on to round number 2 in the closeout game. Cade actually comes back down to earth, but this is what I'm talking about. Having a team that has so many players that could score, I think that's going to help us quite a bit. So we're just going to keep it the same. Also, Isaiah Stewart off the bench having 11 boards. Love to see that. Okay. All right. So we are going up against Boston this time. Let's look at this team. Boston, a very good squad. They have Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum, Porzingis, Al Horford. Al Horford's got to be like 40 years old by now. Drew Holiday. This is going to be... I don't think we're going to make it past this team. They're very, very good. I think we're at least a year or 2 away from competing with the best teams. I know we had a great record, but... did I speak too soon? Also, we're missing players. That hurts.
We need to move Lonzo.
That ain't no problem.
We're on to game number 2. 2 wins in a row. What is happening? Cade Cunningham, again, 45 points. He is coming alive these playoffs. He should be 90 rated easily next year with this kind of performance. Okay, Boston does bring us down back to earth. Porzingis has 34 points. Wiseman coming alive, 26 points in game 3, but not enough for the win. We're going to get game 2, or game 4, excuse me. We get another win by Cade. Oh my. I would love to see this in real life. Cade Cunningham, 2 40-point performances here in the playoffs against Boston. It's game 5. Let's see if we can finish this thing out. No, Boston does take one back. All right. Cade falls down to earth just a little bit. 1 of 14 from 3. Not the best. All right, next matchup. Game 6 is a... we won. I did not think that was going to happen. Love to see that. All right, let's see. Cade and Thompson doing very well. Okay, look at Jet Howard. Look at him, 9 points. He's a rookie. It does not matter. 9 points in 11 minutes. He is filling that stat sheet. Okay, all right, we are on to the Eastern Conference Finals where we're going to go up against this Cleveland team. Let's check them out real quick. They have Garland, Mitchell, Mobley, Allen. So another team that is definitely on paper better than we are, but I think we do have a lot of depth. So hopefully the depth can save the day. Ivy is close to being back to full strength, so that could be very helpful as well. Kyle Anderson is day to day, but he's actually gone down in overall, so I'm not sure how that happened. But if we're able to get through to the finals, there's a chance we could win this because these teams are decent, but they didn't do well in the regular season, so maybe there's a chance. Let's see how it goes. Cleveland gets game 1. Yeah, I mean, tough to argue with that. Jarrett Allen, 24 and 16. Evan Mobley, 12 and 15. I was thinking like, hell, we have really good bigs. We have a chance here. But then our bigs getting destroyed by those 2 guys. All right. Hopefully that does not continue through the rest of the season or series. Okay. We get game 2. Cade goes off. James Wiseman plays much better. Duren plays much better. That's good to see. Hopefully that continues. Game 3 is going to be another Detroit win. Oh my gosh, is this the moment? Marvin Bagley leads the team in scoring. We're getting it from everywhere, all over the court. And Ivey is coming back soon. That's going to be a big injection of talent into our team. Ivey he's still 1 to 2 weeks away, so he's probably not coming back for this series. Okay, we get another win. Oh my gosh. All right, 29 points. Jalen Duren pulls in 17 boards, putting Mr. Evan Mobley in his place. Is that John Wall? It is John Wall. Okay, Jarrett Allen also not playing well. 37 minutes and 4 points. Ooh, not the best for him. All right, come on, finish this thing out, guys. We have 3 chances to get a victory and make it to the finals in year 2, something I did not think was possible, especially with Jaden Ivey out. It is, Cleveland pulls a game back. 3 players with 20 points or more. Cade Cunningham does have another 40-point performance. That's at least his 3rd this playoff, so Cade Cunningham definitely coming alive. Probably going to get a big ratings upgrade, at least if I were in charge, right? Game number 6. Come on, boys. Oh, it's a game 7. Oh, it's a game 7. That's not good. Cade, 38 points. All right, we're going to hop in and watch a little bit of this one, because how can you not? This is the biggest game of the year, the biggest game of the save. Herter is hurt. Jaden Ivey is day to day. I need him to just be back. Let's go ahead and get this going. It has been a back and forth game, but the Pistons are up by 1 with 2 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock. So we'll just stick with this one. No cuts like we usually do in the other saves. This one's going to be pretty basic. Struss to Allen, or Strus, excuse me, Max Strus? Yeah, that's correct, I think. Hopefully it is. Allen looking for Garland. He's going to get it to him. Garland going at Cade. Cade has the advantage, but he gets, I was going to say he gets right by him, but he does not. Cunningham shakes his finger at Mr. Garland, puts his shot into the stands, not really into the stands, but gets a block. Herter with the ball, finds Wiseman. Wiseman goes at Evan Mobley, draws the foul. That is his 2nd personal foul, so the Cavs don't have to worry about him being in foul trouble. Wiseman makes his 1st. Here is his 2nd. It is up, and that is another make. Okay, Wiseman making it a 3-point game with 2:06 on the clock. Garland brings the ball down the court. Donovan Mitchell, a guy you got to watch. He's over in the corner. Garland, though, looking for somebody. I mean, Cade has a huge size advantage here. Gets it to Allen. Allen on Wiseman. Ooh, Wiseman. What is that soft defense, my man? Allen gets an easy bucket there. Cade bringing it down the court. Herter is out of the game now. He is, because of his injury, he hasn't been playing a ton. Jet Howard is here. Can he be the savior we need? Isaiah Stewart with the ball. Finds James Wiseman. Wiseman on Allen. Allen stopping him. Jet wide open, does not pull, gets it to Osser. Osser pulls and gets fouled. Osser Thompson going to the free throw line. Osser Thompson at the line, puts up number 1. It is in. It is now a 2-point ball game. 1 minute and 32 seconds on the clock. Thompson with his 2nd shot up. He's going to have 3. He makes it again. The Pistons are doing well here at the end with free throws, so that is a good sign. If he can get this 3rd one, it would be a 4-point game, 2-possession game. Misses that one. Allen with the rebound. He's going to get it to Garland. Garland's going to bring the ball down the court. Watch out for 35. Okay, nope. They cut him off. Was worried there. I'm not sure who 35 is. Garland looks for a screen, gets it, but Cade is able to get over the screen. Cade playing great defense, gets it to, gets it to Allen. Allen misses over Wiseman, finds Jet. Jet goes down the court. He's being guarded by Evan Mobley. Probably not the best. Cade, don't take that. Thank you. Okay. I've seen him take too many of those at Oklahoma State and miss. Although he's averaging 27 points a game this year, so maybe I shouldn't be disparaging him. All right, he misses that shot, though. Detroit up by 3. Mitchell going at Jet. Mitchell thinks about it, doesn't. Garland does put it up. He makes an easy, not an easy shot, 79% contested. I did not think that was that contested. 2K's contest system has been pretty weird this year. Not very good, I don't think. All right, Cunningham with the ball. He should really be attacking that paint. Does. He misses. Not a great shot, 100% smothered. All right, it's a 1-point game, 38 seconds on the clock, but Ausar gets the steal. Ausar finds Cade Cunningham. Apologies if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. In the moment, all right, gotta take a breath. I apologize.
We don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
As it stands, Cade Cunningham hits the shot. The Pistons are up by 3 with 29.8 seconds left to go. All right, after a second timeout, 3-point game, 29 seconds on the clock. Jet Howard still out here. The rookie still playing big minutes, despite not playing a ton in the regular season. Oh my gosh, what was that defense, Cade? Cade lets him right by. It's a 1-point ball game, and Jet Howard gets fouled. The rookie is going to the stripe with the game in the balance. Is he going to shrink from the moment, or will he make these? He did it. He missed the first. Oh, I thought that was a sure make. Oh no. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, come on, man. Make this one, please. Okay, he's able to put the nerves aside, makes the second shot, is a 2-point ball game, 23 seconds left on the clock. Donovan Mitchell trying to go with the rookie, gets a screen from Evan Mobley. He doesn't do anything with it, though. Oh, Garland. Oh, that's Okoro. Okoro does not take the 3. Garland might. No, he does not. Mobley won't. Mitchell, they got 8 seconds. They got to do something. Oh, that's a wide open 3. No. Oh. 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 Oh, the pain. Darius Garland at home buries a 3, 6 seconds on the clock. The Pistons are down by 1. They'll have the final shot, but without a couple of their big name shooters. Herter, Ivey. Ivey's not really a shooter, but he's a big name player. Without those guys in here, this is going to be a tough one. Kyle Anderson's out too. All right, let's see how they do. Coming out of the timeout, I would have loved for them to put Herter back in. They do not. Stewart going to inbound the ball, gets it into Cade. That's the guy you got. I mean, he's played well. He rips from 3. He makes it. Cade Cunningham makes a 3. It's a 2-point ball game. 1.7 seconds. What a clutch shot. Garland, please don't do this to me. Please not again. Oh, thank God. All right. If this is your first time watching a video, I have had several saves where we've had a full court miracle shot go in, and so I was worried about it happening there, but it does not. The Pistons are going to the finals in year number 2. Never in my wildest dreams did I think this was going to be what happened. The Pistons beat the Cavs in the Eastern Conference Finals. They will be going on to face somebody, I'm not sure who yet, in the finals with a chance to win it all in year 2. Let's see if we can do it. All right, in the finals, we're going up against the Golden State Warriors, but we have some very good news. Now, obviously, the Warriors are a very good team. They got Steph, they got Wiggins, Draymond, Garuba, Chris Paul, of course, but we got Jaden Ivey back. So does that give us the advantage? I don't know. We played pretty well. Let's see how we do. All right. Game numero 1 is going to be a win for the Pistons. Are we going to finish this in 2 seasons? Are we going to finish this in 2 seasons? Jaden Ivey comes back with 28 points. Holy smokes. All right. Come on. Are you for real? I really thought this was going to take at least 4 or 5 years. What is happening? And you can't act like Zubac is making a big difference because he's doing nothing. He's doing nothing. Oh my God. Are we going to sweep? No way are we going to sweep. All right. Let's see. All right. We're going to simcast this. We got to watch and see if we win this thing. Okay. Come on. If it's not even close. I mean, is it even going to be close? Oh my God. Hold on. Look at this. What is happening? We easily win this. This rebuilding thing is easy, y'all. I mean, look, the Pistons, year 2, baby. We are the NBA champions. Okay, so that is the goal completed. Thank God Cade is so good. All right, that is the goal completed, well ahead of schedule. I'm going to go ahead and stop here because, you know, we did what we wanted to do. There's no sense in going on. If you have another team you want me to do, go ahead and leave that in the comments, whether it's a modern day team or it's a past team. These videos are a little bit easier to make, so I'll probably try and intersperse them a bit in between our regular scheduled content. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Thank you.